Hello viewers, hope you all doing good. Deepa Sundar's here and in Learn All About S4hana, the past three videos we are looking this topic SAP module and in that the main module of SAP FICO and what are the submodules under this SAP FICO? That means the financial accounting and the cost controlling module we have seen in the last three videos. I'm gonna paste the link in the description. Please do have the look and come to this video so you will get an overview of what is module, what is FICO, and the next topic we're going to see today is the integration of FICO with the other modules. So I'm going to explain this integrations with the picture. So this is the picture. So as you can see, the center of this diagram is SAP FICO, that which handles all financial accounting and controlling activities in an organizations, right? This SAP FICO is a like a heart of the of all the modules. So first one, why, what, and what is the purpose of SAP MM integration with SAP FICO? So I'll explain this within real-time examples. So imagine a manufacturing company purchasing raw materials like steel rods. So first, this from FICO to why the integration is happening. So when an organization purchase a material, raw material, first thing they have to do with this material management is the purchase requisition. So when they buy the raw materials, the store department identifies a shortage. When they identify the shortage of a raw material, here it is a steel rods, that time there rises a purchase requisitions. So here no accounting happens yet. So next is the purchase order. So here the procurement team creates a purchase order for the vendor. So even in this step, there is no FI posting done. So next is the goods receipt or the service receipt. So the warehouse receives the steel rods now. So now the integration with FICO begins. Now the financial accounting entry is done automatically when the inventory account is debited and the goods receipt or the invoice receipt clearing account is get credited. So everyone know how this goods receipt or the invoice receipt is works. For just a brush up, I'll say when goods are received, inventory is debited and the G or IR account is credited. So this records the receipt of goods even if the invoice has not yet arrived. So in case of the invoice receipt, when the invoice is received, the GRIR account is debited and the vendor account is credited. This ensures that the liability is recognized only when the invoice is posted. So how the clearing is done? The GRIR account is cleared when the goods and invoice both matches. Any discrepancies such as a difference in quantity or price or adjusted using specific transactions in ERP system just like an SAP. So in the business meaning, we can say that the company inventory gets increases where the liability is temporarily created. So next is the vendor invoice. So this vendor invoice sends invoice to the vendor, this step. So this what the financial accounting entry was done is GRIR account is debited and the vendor account is credited. As I said before, that steps is suits for this. So when the in the simple business meaning, I can say that now the temporary liability cleared when it matches with the invoices and the goods receipt, then the temporary liability is cleared. So actual vendor payable created. So in the last steps, the vendor payment, after all the process is done, in the purchase requisition, purchase order, goods received, everything is done. And even if they send the vendor the invoice, the last step is the payment. We have to pay for the raw materials, right? So the finance team pays vendor through bank. So now what the finance accounting information is updated automatically as vendor account is debited and the bank accounts got credited. This is how the SAP FICO and SAP MM integration for when they buy a raw material for the organization. And one more thing I want to tell about this asset acquisitions and inventory valuation. So in the asset acquisition, so these two asset acquisition and inventory valuations I have covered in the SAP FICO sub modules in asset accounting. Please check these topics there. So next we'll see how the SAP production planning is integrated with the SAP FICO. So for that I will start with a real-time example that a company manufactures a motorcycle. So the production order is created first. So the production planner creates a production order for 100 motorcycles. So here the cost estimation begins in the CO. That is in the SAP FICO, that is CO controlling. Okay. So next is the goods issue, that is the component. So there are materials like tires, engines, and steels are issued to the production. So now the financial accounting entry is automatically done in the production consumption account, saying it is debited, and raw material inventory as credit. So in the business meaning, we can say that the inventory decreases and production cost increases. So the next step after the inventory decreases and the production cost increases, the shop floor confirms the production activities. So what is the shop floor is? It is a production area such as a factory or another working space and is a floor where workers produce goods. So the shop floor refers to the area of the factory where really the production takes place. So now the cost controlling, that is the controlling part in the SAP FICO, updated with the labor cost and machine hours updated, that done in the cost controlling. So next is the goods receipt with the finished goods. So finished motorcycles are received into the warehouse. So now what will happen in the financial accounting is the entry is done, the finished goods inventory debited, and production order or the inventory change is got credit. So the last step is the order confirmation. So after they finish the goods, they confirmed with the order how much the raw materials they have used and what is the cost center and profitability analysis will all done after this order confirmation. So this COGS is a cost of goods sold. What that it represents means the direct cost of producing or acquiring the goods as a company sells during a specific period. So this COGS includes the raw materials that is used in production. So direct labor, how much labor involved in manufacturing. So the manufacturing overheads like factory utilities or equipments, depreciations directly linked to production. And this concept is the variance posting. So the this variance posting we use is to find the actual cost and the estimated cost after the production is done. So basically the benefits of integration from PP to FICO is to real-time manufacturing cost tracking and to identify the variance analysis and to do a accurate product costing. That is the need of we doing this integration. Next we'll see the SAP CD, that is the integration to FICO, how the SD is integrated. So obviously in a manufacturing company or in a company, after the production is confirmed, the order confirmation, the sales and distribution should happen. So for that, the company sells motorcycles to customers. So the first step is sales order creation is done. So the customer places order for motorcycle. So now still no accounting posting is yet done. After the customer's order, what the company will do, they deliver the motorcycles to from the warehouse to the customer's place. So now the financial accounting entered, that is updated with the cost of goods sold with debit, and the finished goods inventory is updated with credit. So in the business meaning, we can say it's inventory reduces and expense recognized. So next part is the billing or the invoice generation. I have to done. So the invoice generated for customer. Now the financial accounting entry is updated from customer account, it get debit. Sales revenue, it's got credit. And the tax account is also get credit. So next process is the incoming payment. So the customer have to pay, right? After creating a bill, the customer have to pay for the confirmation. So here the bank account is get debit and the customer account is updated as credit. So this is how the integration of SAP SD to the SAP FICO. The main benefits of this integration is to real-time revenue recognition and the automatic customer accounting. We can find the profitability reporting from this integration. And most important thing when the integration is this information, duning charges is also updated. So what is that duning means in SAP is a payment reminder, that is the notification sent to the business partners to make the payment when they fail to clear the outstanding dues. So the duning process can be maintained for both the customers and the vendors. Duning enables to send the automatic payment reminder notification to the business partners. So for scenario, let's take this. Customer invoice document date is on 10/12/2026. The incoming payment is done on 9/1/2026. So the amount how much they have to pay with the duning is the 5,000. So in this way, they put the charges for the customers who is paying the late payments. So that is also updated when we integrate from the sales and distribution to the FICO. This is sent to the customer or vendor, whoever giving the orders. So this HCM, human capital management, how this HCM is integrated with the FICO. So for that, we'll have a real-time example. The company processes monthly employee salaries. So what the first step comes, like they create in the employee master data, the what are the human resource maintains they will do is the employee details, salary structure will be there in the master data, and the bank information is also there. This is what in the master data. So when the payroll results, how to create a payroll results. So in the payroll processing, the payroll team executes monthly payroll. So the salary components calculated with the basic pay, allowance, deduction, and the provident fund and the tax. They all calculated with this and they produce a payroll results. So when the SAP HCM integrated with FICO, when the payroll is run in SAP HR, the system generates accounting documents for salaries, taxes, deductions, everything that are posted automatically to financial accounting. And the cost elements like also the cost elements like salary, bonuses are posted to the correct general ledger accounts in the financial accounting. The reimbursements, so reimbursements, everyone know that if they have any medical expenses done, so that is all calculated and they will do the reimbursement with their salaries or the time evaluation. So how many hours they have worked, or they have taken any paid leaves, sick leaves, so those all calculated in the HCM. That is all updated in the finance accounting or the cost controlling elements, or get updated. So the main benefits of SAP FICO integration with other modules is to eliminate the data duplications and ensures consistency across the department, and also to improve the financial reporting. So we can create an accurate and timely reporting based on the real time transactions. So to ensure adherence to accounting and standard tax regulations, all will done with the help of this integration. So that's all about the integration of a SAP FICO with the other modules. So hope it helps you for to get to know what is all about the integration. If you like this video, or if you feel it is helpful for others, do share it. Thank you for watching. I'll come up with the next video soon.